Hello there, welcome to Emerald House of Cars, and today we're going to have a look around this 2013 Audi A1. It's a 1.4 litre petrol Sportback, Tfsi, black edition, 5-door. Let's have a look, very excited about this. First thing to note, of course, are our gorgeous front headlights right there on the left and the right. As you can see, they're in great nick all the way around, and the same goes, of course, down here for our fog lights, surrounded by this black honeycomb and gloss black trim as well. I'm always a big fan of the gloss black, and we'll follow it along here, and you can just see our other one right there. Now you can see that all of our lights in the front are in great condition, no scratchy scuffs, marks, anything of the sort on the lights whatsoever. And just have a look around at the bodywork as well. You can see the bonnet comes in tremendous black, absolutely gorgeous all the way. And of course, we're bookending this gorgeous front Audi front grille with the chrome Audi badge there, right there, surrounded again by gloss black, and just looking incredible right there. Audi always know how to make a great car, and they have not failed again with this Audi A1. Have a look at the tinted glass in the rear, again surrounded by all this black, gloss black, wing mirror right there with our service indicator too, and our S-Line badges right there in chrome too. Now I'm just coming on down here because I want to point out to you the alloys. Now the alloys are always the best indication of how sensible a past owner's been. So when it comes to a used vehicle and you see all the miles right there on the clock, you want to know how sensible of those miles being used. Well, as you can see here, we have a fair bit of blemishing all around the edges, which I'm showing to you for two reasons. One, we love being transparent. We are the dealership of transparency, so we really want you to come on down and see the car for yourself, and we don't want you to come on down and see any surprises. So we're just showing you so you know what the car looks like. And number two, because the fact that there's only blemishes around the edges is a phenomenal sign of how sensible the past owner's been. Because if they've been ragging it around, treating it badly, you'd be getting a lot more of it right there in the middle. The alloys always tell the tale. It's just around the edges. That's a great sign as well. Also, just want to point out, we have a little series of blemishes right down there. Again, just pointing out for transparency's sake, what you see is what you get. They don't affect the way the car handles, operates or drives. You can hardly see them as well, but you will when you come on down and see the vehicle. Right, have a look up and down the side of the vehicle. You can again see nothing but beautiful straight lines, no knocks, bumps, dents, bangs, anything of the sort. Coming on down here, we can follow our gorgeous straight line all the way to this wheel arch, and you can really appreciate what great nick that this car is in as well. Coming on over here for our second alloy, and again 2 for 2, more of the same. A lot of blemishing around the edges. Doesn't affect the way the car handles or operates, but bears pointing out and adds to what I'm saying about the past owners being very sensible. We've got a couple of little blemishes right there. The fact that I'm having to adjust the lighting on my camera to see them shows how visible they are, but again, we are all about transparency, and we just want you to know. So when you come and see the car, you're going to come and see the car, no surprises. Coming around the back here, we have tinted glass in the rear with our rear wiper. Got these gorgeous tail lights as well that match our headlights perfectly, because again, no scratchy scuffs, marks, anything of the sort right on them. Our lovely chrome A1 and our chrome Audi badges right there, along with 3 for 3 our Tfsi. Coming on down here, just check out the condition of our rear honeycomb grille, surrounded by this lovely silver trim all the way around, and our dual chrome exhaust there as well. Absolutely phenomenal, gorgeous looking vehicle all the way around. But because we're round the back here, let's pop open that boot and have a look. And have a look at that. That is quite a lot of space in this boot. I know the car may not seem like a massive truck from the outside, but I mean, you know, you'd be thinking they'd be skimping on boot space, but they have not skimped on boot space whatsoever. You can easily get your week shopping in there. You can easily take a family amount of luggage in there. Shouldn't have a problem whatsoever. And you get a nice cheeky little interior light, which means no worries and no fears if you go accessing your boot at night. You can also pull that up and access your first aid kit and all manner of tools and supplies you're going to need should the worst ever happen, but fingers crossed that's not going to happen here. 60-40 split on the rear chairs as well, so if you do want more space, if you're not traveling as a family, if it's just you and you want to transport something a little bigger, you have that option right there. Coming on down this side of the vehicle, again we have beautiful straight lines all up and down everywhere. I love the tinted glass in the rear, I love the black trim all the way around. Coming on round the side, around the wheel arch as well, again 3 for 3. We do have this blemishing around the edging. Shows that the car has miles on it. It is a used vehicle, but a sensibly used vehicle, which is really the best you could expect. Coming on down here, again follow that beautiful straight line all the way down to our best alloy, number 4, best of the bunch, mildest of blemishes around the edges, and again just a used car, used sensibly. Coming up here, past our gloss black wing mirror, let's have a look at the inside of the car. First and foremost, again, just want to point out, got the little scuff there as well. Perfectly normal when a car reaches this age. It's a very normal space for it to happen. Just pointing it out so you can see it. Inside, however, is a completely different story, because have a look in here. Yes, black part leather, legroom everywhere. I love the tinted glass from the inside. Just adds that really nice cooling colour in here. Not a stitch nor seam out of place, and I mean just have a feel. The beautiful thing is you should just have a feel. Come in this car. I'd book a test drive just to sit in the back seat, because everything just feels phenomenal in here. It's so comfortable to sit down. You're not going to have any complaints from absolutely anyone, and you also have you can see it right there, child locking points right there. So if you're starting a family, got a couple of kids in the baby seats, not a problem, this car can accommodate. Having a look in the front, this is where all the magic really happens, because what we got is central locking, chrome door handle, speaker system right there, electronic windows in the front and rear, wing mirror controls too, and we're just going to pop in and see what else we have to offer as well. The cabin looks great on the inside. It's kept in great nick all the way around, and of course my favorite feature is the pop-up center screen right there. Paddy, let's get you out of the way there, pal. The pop-up screen, which allows you to access our Audi MultiMedia features amongst everything, but we're going to get to that in a moment. Get your steering wheel controls right here for your menu, surrounded by this lovely gloss black and chrome trim. I really love that. And over here, some voice command controls, surrounded again by this beautiful chrome trim. Got the cruise control, speed limiter options all the way down there. We've got our flappy paddles to the left and the right, so if you're driving by yourself, you do not need to touch anything. Your hands can stay on the wheel, and you can avoid getting those all important 6 points on your license. Here's our instruments, very easy to view. Again, love the fact that they're surrounded by this beautiful chrome trim, absolutely gorgeous, really love them there. Coming on down here, we have our lighting controls as well, your automatic headlight controls, as you can see right there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to shut the door. I'm going to get the key. We're going to turn it on. And as you can see, our Audi MultiMedia comes on right away. Absolutely gorgeous and fantastic. Couple of beeps happening because it is asking me to refuel. Don't worry, we will put fuel in. It's only just got here, you know. We've taken it for a test drive, but I knew I needed to get it on the website and get this video made straight away. Now, let's go straight to our menu. Now, as you can see, the menu comes on with our sensational 7 of things to access: your car, your telephone, your info, your navigation, your media, your radio, and your tone. So let's work our way through them. First and foremost, you got car settings, and car systems. You can check all your car. There you go, your vehicle settings, your driving assist, and your servicing and checks, which is a wonderful little thing to have a look at. So the car will actually tell you when you need your next oil change, when you need your next service. Very helpful, because if you're anything like me, I mean, I can't remember them for toffee. I usually have my better half tell me. So that's servicing. Coming on here, you can adjust the tone in your media station right there. So if you've got better educated ears than me, you like what you like how it sounds, you can adjust your treble, your bass, your subwoofer, your balance, all the good stuff right there. That leads us wonderfully onto the radio. I'm just going to turn that down for us. Comes with an FM radio. Absolutely wonderful. Loads of choices when it comes to radio stations here. I mean, I can't even imagine how many choices there are right here. Just going to stick a bit of classic on. Absolutely gorgeous right there. Everything works perfectly, functions wonderfully, very user friendly. What more could you want from a radio? You can also connect your telephone via Bluetooth. Obviously, I'm not going to connect mine because I'm filming with it, but that's, it's a nice option that you can have, and you can control it with your steering wheel. My favorite feature, as always, is, there we go, traffic reports in the info. There aren't any available right now, but trust me, when there are, there will be. Coming on down here is our Audi MultiMedia section, a couple of SD card slots, and all the buttons I used right there as well, and lovely little slider to use everything. I'm just going to turn that off. Does not come with sat nav. Sat nav is available, but it is available. It hasn't come with this car, so I'm just pointing that out to you right now. For an added expense, you can easily get the sat nav card and simply insert it, and away you go. But not here, I'm afraid. Just going to come down here, and you see we've got our climate control. It's not dual, it's just regular. You got your control your temperature, you got your windscreen demister, control the size of the blast, and the point of blast right there as well. I love the way it all illuminates up, so it means when you're driving at night, maybe you got a headache, this will be the perfect thing to use. Coming down even further than that, we've got more of the windscreen demister, we've got traction control, everything you're going to need for an easy, comfortable car ride is right here. Chuck in our emergency buttons. I mean, this thing, it is no frills car making. It's a car for someone who's not particularly fussed. You know, they don't follow all the car magazines. They're not super into it, but they like a good looking car, and they like a car with features that means they'll have a comfortable drive. You know, they may not know their Audis from their BMWs, from their Nissans, but they certainly know what looks good, what drives good, and what features they're going to need to have a comfortable drive, and this is the best of all that. Here's our S-Tronic drive performance control, surrounded again by chrome. As you can see, I've put it in park. Here's our manual handbrake as well. Lovely leather grip, lovely white stitching in great nick too as well. Let's come on over. I'll just whack that off right there. Just whack the key out, and as you can see, everything just turns off very, very easily, very quickly as well. Just want to come over and make a point that today, 2nd of November 2020, there are 55,103 miles on the clock, which, considering the condition of the inside, considering the condition of the outside, phenomenal. You're really getting the best of all worlds. That's not many miles to start deteriorating the car. You're getting a great car for a great price that's still in great nick as well. So honestly, you're a winner all around with this kind of thing. Just before we finish, just going to pull that lever there, and we'll have a look at our 1.4 litre petrol engine. Now we've the beauty of this car, just like all the cars that we have here at M1 House of Cars, is that they've undergone our 128 point M1 inspection, meaning we've had a look at them, we've taken them apart, we've viewed all the pieces, and we've put them all back together and checked that all the cogs fit together and keep that clock ticking. Absolutely perfect, as it should do. This car is no different. It's just passed all of our inspections. We've just taken it out for a test drive, and it drives wonderfully. All the stuff I've said before, this is the kind of car for someone who just wants a great looking car that drives well, handles great, and has just all the gadgets you would need to have a safe and sensible trip in style. Safe and stylish is exactly the way I would characterize this car, but you don't need to trust me what I've said. Come on down and see it for yourself. Book a test drive. We would love to help you. We would love to meet you. We like making new friends, and we love taking them out on test drives, because trust me, when you get in this car, if you're the right kind of person, you're going to know instantly that this is the car for you. And I hope I'm there to see that, because that sounds just wonderful. So there you have it. That is our Audi A1 Quattro Black Edition. Sportback, sorry, it's not a Quattro. Here is our 2013 Audi A1, it's a 1.4 Sportback, Tfsi, black edition. Absolutely gorgeous on the inside. Great features, very comfortable seats. It's stylish, it's secure. Is it the car for you? If there's anything in this video that's even mildly piqued your interest in this car, please, I urge you to chase up on those feelings. Give us a call, book in for an appointment, book in for a viewing, book in for a test drive, and see it for yourself. I promise you, you won't be disappointed with this one. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay safe.